It is sometimes said that tears are shed over disappearance. It is sometimes said that the maximum figure of domestic entanglement, without reduction, is 2. Human solicitation sometimes means an unzipping of one face and the absorption of another, with many different smiles piled on, glued over with specks of unspeakable matter. This is the threadbare business of men and women and babies, all their animals, the plants, the packaging, milky linen, and a stomach filled with mulch. One might lie awake until morning, left fist balled against the wall, thumping out sheep, or the minutes remaining to lever the right fist out of fury and into a hat or jacket, into an appearance of readiness. Sometimes there is an uncovered head, bald, or perhaps an umbrella, broken. Sometimes there is rain, and its wetted roads. There is something in the very poise of a hand, its clipped nails, and signals sent flying off under the sky that speaks of the grammatical problem of having a body. The birds arrange themselves on telephone wires. They spell it out. They are writing a play. There are people in the world who appear not as primary objects, but as incidental specks or spots on objects. They too are writing a play. We all have our audiences, our front row voices ready to whisper us into an unspeakable afternoon. The neighbours lend an ear, extend opinions, but never a hand. We love and murder at the same decibel, and together we scream or softly pace out the words that end in mortgage or divorce, in a nice bracelet or a quick trouser-down fumble under the stairs. We sit in our cars with the radio too low, holding our poor tails between sore legs until a shadow blows across the road and enough time has passed to feel new, to feel tenderly indifferent. We send a lasso out onto the air and feel the dead souls catching in its loop. We torment ourselves with all their commentary that gurgles and raves beyond our curtains. We twitch and lose our lip gloss. Voices leak. We invent them, footnote and file away. We get hot and strong and fall over our shoes with laces long undone. We're on the verge of ruin, we say to each other, and it feels nice to speak. Let us have the moon and some steady flower to plant in our buttonhole, a rich rosebud stuffed in a jar and pickled to sludge next to biscuits and dog food. Let us have porcelain and paracetamol. Let us slam our heads first into each other and then against a wall. Let us be body and building, for both have a heart and a spine. We are floor plans and footprints, little rats and private jokers. We run around in 2s and 4s, singles seeking girls and boys, and a birthday in between. We accept the situation. We don't like any politics. We shatter religion and family. We are the squashed beetles still breathing on the bottom of a shoe. We are smelly beige and full of beer. We are hairspray, atomised, chemical, vanilla. All those organic habits of the house are inscribed in us at organ depth. All our feet on the ground are just more examples of vehicles moving in sunlight, a diagram of function. The little empty attic of a brain, stocked with lumber and broken furniture. The kitchen with its earthquakes and fires. The bottom of yet another heart with all its accidents pushed back and forth, a large pendulum in aluminium foil. We remember the 1,000 little acts that took us to present day, the chopped onions and tears that ran down. It is impossible to find a permanent view. Nobody eats until they starve to death, until they roll over and die or do a dance. Kiss a lover quietly. The most solemn things a life can do.